Hello everyone, welcome to Publish Prime. Today we will be looking at how to create an error-free or error-proof Amazon KDP book cover, no matter the size or the trim size of the book. If you follow these three simple steps or whatever steps I'm going to tell you, it will be very easy for you to get a perfect cover every single time. Today we will not be concentrating on the design part of it, but we will be thinking more in terms of dimensions and what is required. So before you think about the cover, always think the number of pages your book is going to contain. That is very important, because if you go to KDP cover calculator, there is one element which is page count. So this page count is very important. If you make a mistake of even one single page, the dimensions of your cover actually change. You think that it won't matter, but it does matter when you upload the cover to the Amazon KDP. So please bear that in mind. Okay, so next thing is always use the cover calculator till the time you are very confident that you're not going to make any kind of mistake. Okay, so let's begin by creating a book cover for a 6x9 sized book. This will hold true for all sizes of the book, and I will show you how the book size is determined. Fine. So you go to this page of Amazon, which is set trim size. Forget the bleed. You never have to worry about bleed unless your book has images, or in your book you want images to look like this on the right image and on the rightmost page. Okay, so you go here, you go to Amazon page size. Our page size is going to be 6x9, and the margins, forget everything else. If your book falls within this range of pages, then you use this particular inside margin, which is this part of the page, and for all the outer margins, which is the top, right, and the bottom part, you will use at least. And these are the at least margins, I mean the minimum margins. You can go beyond this but not below this. So let's see how it's done. First I will just show you how the book is created. I have already created it for you. We'll be using Canva for that. I was testing it as well. So this is the book which we have, and while creating this, we created the margins which are locked right now. So let me grab them, unlock them for you and show you. Just let me help you do the margins again, so you'll have more clarity compared to what I'm trying to show right now. It is more confusing. So now the margin needs to be at least 0.25. so let me put it as 0. Look at on the right, which has the figure for the margins. Okay, so this is 0.259. I'll leave it here. And the inside margin, so always the left margin is the inside margin. We will put it to 0.375 is the number. We'll need at least that much. Now it is 74. Let me move a bit. Okay, this is also fine. So once you have this, what the best way to do is get a square and then reduce it to the size, and then get it exactly in this area. And before that, just get it into a shape which actually resembles that, else you will grab the margins instead of the square. So now you can see you have this square which is exactly the intersection of both the margins. Just duplicate it, grab it, and put it on the rightmost bottom corner until it snaps in. And now you just have to pull the margin from here on this side, and then pull this margin from the top and put it here. Now understand well, we have symmetrically mirrored the margins. So now this margin is going to be equal to this margin, and this one is going to be equal to this margin. If at all you want some more space, for example, because as I told you, the gutter is the inside margin, and the top, right, and bottom margins can be same. But in our case, because we have used that symmetrical technique, this margin will be 0.375 and beyond. I mean, it will be exactly as this margin, but we don't require it here. So if you're falling short of space, you can extend it. So for this needs to be somewhere around 0.700 if you want, because if you feel that your space is wasted or you need that small amount of space, say, to extend the text like this, you can still use that, and move it aside here because you need to center the text as well, and then again center it like this. So you decide which side you want the text to be, or if this is too much of on the edge, you can again pull it inside and again use it. But yeah, this is how you should set the margins, and then always make sure that you go to the settings and you lock guides so that you don't move this accidentally. So now we have our book ready and I have this saved with me. Let's move on to the cover. So to create the cover, let's go to the KDP cover creator. As I told you, we are going to create the book for, the cover for 6x9. So I've selected 6x9. I've given the number of pages which are here. I have exact number of pages which are 36. So one page, this one page which you look, which is named as number 1 in Canva, is equal to one page. That is the count. Don't get confused about how the book opens. So the page on the left and the page on the right, don't get confused or don't get into it. Just remember that one page is this page, the second one is going to be printed behind this page once you turn the page over. That is how they count the pages, because they consider the printing cost. So we have 36 pages, and this should also include the copyright page, the preface, or whatever extra pages you're planning to have in your book. So do plan for those pages. Now once you put in the page count, just calculate the dimensions and you will have a lot of things which you don't need to worry about. You just need to consider this two things, and other thing is download the template here. So I'll just click on download template. It gives you a PDF, a zip file, which will be a PDF as well. And now copy this width and go to Canva, go to home and click on custom size, select the inches. This is very important. Then you paste the width here, and I always say, always anywhere in the world, width is first and height is second, and just paste it here, the height. And now create new design, and now the file which you have got here, extract that from Amazon cover creator. Because I already have it, I'll just extract it again and then drag. There are two files, one is PDF and one is image. Just grab the image file and drop it here and drag it to the edge of the canvas, and then drag it diagonally at the very edge. And if you see, it just snaps in exactly. It's not going beyond like this, it snaps in exactly. And this is how you start with the cover. Now you need to lock this. Before that, you can decrease the transparency just enough so that you see the pink lines. Even here again, you never ever have to worry about what the numbers are saying. It's very complex. So instead of getting into those details, just a simple rule of thumb: keep everything inside this pink line, the internal pink line, not the external one, but the internal pink line, so that it doesn't get cut off while printing. And if something at all you want to get cut off, like I always show the example of a badge like this one, so you will be able to put it like this. So in this case, it will be cut off from somewhere here and somewhere from here. So you have this space which is available for you to write. So you need it a bit inside, or understand the dimensions, how it's going to be visible once the book gets printed, because this part will be trimmed off, this part. So let me put text over there. I'll just put volume 1 and I'll change the color, of course, to white, and we'll keep it very simple. And see how if you put it here, now you can see, if you don't, this is the pink line, so make sure you are inside the pink line from here. So once you put that, and here is the pink line for this, so you need to put it somewhere around here, so it's not too much on the edge, not too much on the line. So this is a good option here. Let us see how it looks. Fine. Now let me get new text heading, grab it. Let me get a text heading here, and let me add as book heading and make it bigger. Always center line it, And this holds true even for your storybooks. If you have something which you want as an image, as a background image, we will see that. And let me add a blob of text on the back, which is like the author's introduction or description kind of thing. My PC is getting slower. So say this is the blob of text. I always make sure that it is 12 in size and left aligned, and you can put it here. Understand, I'm not putting it here or on the very edge. I'm just putting it inside enough so that it doesn't miss the mark. And the publication name, if you have to put it at all, you can put it here, decrease the size and align it with the text at the top. And publication name is the thing. Now it has gone beyond it, so we'll just push it inside, and from the bottom we'll keep it somewhere in line with this barcode. And just for the example's sake, I'm putting this here so that you understand you cannot put anything, because here the barcode will be printed. So if you put anything here, it will be overridden by the printing of barcode. So remember that. So our cover is ready. We'll just duplicate this so the cover doesn't look that odd. And now the final step is you select this image which we used initially and delete it, and you have the book cover. And just for the kind of beautification, we will put red color here, and we'll change this color to yellow so that it's much more visible, and this to black. It's much more appealing. Although the volume here looks a bit odd or misplaced, but in the final output it would be perfect. So now understand that while exporting, there's one important step for a flawless book cover. Go to selection, PDF print. Make sure that you select this crop, marks and bleed. If you don't do this, your cover will be ruined completely. Flatten the PDF, and I have Canva Pro, that's the reason I'm using CMYK. You can use RGB. And now download the book. Download the book cover. And here I have created a book which is 6:9, no bleed, and I've uploaded the manuscript which I showed you just when we were getting started. No change has been done there. And now I'll just upload my cover file. So that was the testing which I was doing for my another video. And now we'll upload the cover file here. And here we have a perfect cover. Now this is what I was talking about. This is for a reason. I have kept it as a mistake. If you see here, the volume is going to get cut now, although it won't show you the error because it is exactly on the edge, but you want it within the margins, right? So go to the cover, and you see I'll just do a Control-Z so that we have that reference for us. And here if you see, you'll have to manage it properly or exactly and make the size a bit smaller, and then again realign it and then save it. So this is fine. So this is how you upload a cover. And as I told you, the book margins which we created, or the page margins which we created for the book, are perfectly placed, and we have more space here compared to on the right hand side. So this is how you always create a perfect book cover. If you have any questions, let me know, or if you have any confusions regarding the margins or anything, please let me know. I'll again create a new video for it. So please do let me know all these things in the comments below. I'm waiting for your feedback. Thank you for watching.